Texas Weapon Systems AKM modular handguard, made with pride in the USA. Comes with handguard, top part on the left is the front, and moving to the right is back. Inside the top part of the handguard is the gas tube that totally replaces your old gas tube. Slides out. You'll see that it's got a lip on the front part, and that's important here in a little while. And this is the bottom part, and the front of it, or the muzzle end of it, it can be identified by this large hole right here that my finger's going under. And Nelson tells me that that's for a clip-on or bipod. Okay, front to back. Then just want to show you how these pieces go together. You have the clamps, and you have one front clamp, and it's shaped with a little curve on the top of it, and then it's also identified by the slot that is in it. And you have the rear one, the rear clamp, and it's flat on top. And then you have the bushings for the front, and they're thinner and identified by one dot on the side. Have two of those. And then the rear ones, two again, a little bit different shape for the thicker barrel, and they're identified by two dots. And they fit on the rear part of the barrel. Okay, so I can show you a little bit how this goes together. Going to have front bushing. Going to lay in here like so. So it's got these ridges on top, so it fits right in there, just like that. And then the other piece is going to go right on top of that. Like so. And then your top clamp sits over top of that. And so what's going to happen as this is assembled, this replacement gas tube will eventually set in that slot like that as you put this system together. And that's what holds it in place. And it's going to be about a 1/2 inch space between the front of this right here and your gas block. So there will be about a 1/2 inch of space there. And it goes together like that. Okay, so put this back in here. Like so. This piece will go over top. Slide that all the way down in there. And fits together kind of like that right there. And that's going to sit in that slot on the top clamp. So it'll kind of look about like that when it's together and on your gun. Okay. Notice that the original gas tube, you just completely do away with. This piece of metal here that would normally hold your lower handguard, the original, if it's plastic or wood, little swivel on the other side that you move, and then it moves forward, and you can take your lower handguard off, put it back, tighten it back up. Well, that's got to go away. So what we're going to do next is take my trusty porta zip or rotor zip and cut that dude off of there, because otherwise you got to remove this, remove your front sight, and muzzle brake, and that's just too much work, and I'd never get the gun back right. So we're just going to take the roto zip and cut that dude off.